We are back here with the Seattle Mariners franchise, and this one's going to be all about the minor leagues. As you see there, we got one day until the draft, so we're going to get into where we have the draft here. And so far in this series, we've had a lot of success drafting. Granted, we've had at least the top 6 pick, it seems like, every time. But so far, our first 2 number 1 picks, Matt LIN, Tomas Rodriguez, have been outstanding. And the depth of our drafts have been good as well. So here we go. Right now, we are going to be picking 6th overall in this draft. We do lose a couple, I think a 2nd round pick, possibly with the free agent signing of Mookie Betts. So at least we get this number 1, 1st round, 6th overall pick. And we got 2 guys to look at. So we got 2 blue chip prospects. That's what the little blue thing next to it represents. We got Napoleon Wells, 3rd baseman. He looks outstanding. 22 years old, bats left. High potential. And then we have Omar Garcia, same thing. Look at the hitting ability, and he also has some speed. His fielding needs work, but man, 6'4" lefty out of Nicaragua. I don't know, we might have to go with Omar Garcia. I know we got guys all out in the outfield, but man, he looks like an absolute beast, and he's 2 years younger. We're gonna go Omar Garcia with our number 1 pick. Like I said, we lose a 2nd round pick because of the signing of Mookie Betts, but we go into the 3rd round now, taking a look. We still have plenty of guys scouted here. Let's see if we see anybody we could possibly go with. Possible potential, Lee Chung out of South Korea. Decent speed, throwing around 92. Got 4 pitches. Stamina is a little bit high. Decent velocity, good arm strength. Overall, not too bad there. See anybody else around here that might be possibly worth it. But you got Geraldo Serrano out of West Virginia. He's 22 years old. Potential still high, overall a little bit less. Anybody else down here? Brandon Cabrera, 23 years old out of North Carolina. Looks like a solid player all across the board. Just solid ratings, it looks like, for sure. 23 years old, 6'3", 2nd baseman. That's pretty tall for 2nd baseman. But maybe we just go Lee Chung here. He looks like could be the draft pick. So we're going to go Lee Chung with our 3rd round pick, as now we head into the 4th round and see who's still available that we have at least scouted, so we at least know for sure what we are possibly getting. Taking a look at Sam Briscoe, bats left, 20 years old. He's a pretty good contact hitter, not a lot of power. Looks like he's pretty good in the field, good reaction time, so he could be a decent overall player. He's not going to probably be the highest potential, obviously at 65, probably just a C, but still could be a solid player. As now we head into the later rounds, and guys we have yet to scout. So it's just a guessing game of what could be there and what they could be, and taking a look at those few guys. And I think we're gonna go. Oh man, we're gonna go launch ball here with the pick, and we head into the 6th round, final pick of this draft, and then we're gonna take Larry. You saw him there, Sia. So he looked pretty good. We'll see. Sometimes he's paid off in our drafts, and that is the draft so far. Let's see what we got here, and so far it looks pretty good. You can see the potentials there on the right-hand side. As Omar Garcia, he was a blue chip prospect, A potential, 70 overall, only at 20 years old. Look at the hitting ability. Look at his speed. This guy looks like he could definitely could be in the future a 30-30 player, or even 40-40. That would be crazy. He looks outstanding. Lee Chung looks pretty good, B potential. He's only 20 years old, 61 overall. So he's got some, he's going to need some improvement, obviously, but looks like he could be something, so that is good as the pitching prospects continue. Yeah, Sam Briscoe, we thought for sure could be a C, but if you really look at it, his contact's almost in the 70s. He could field really well, decent speed. He's actually a pretty good player, not too bad. We'll take it. Launch ball actually worked out. B potential, 63 overall. He's got the high end of 95-mile-an-hour fastball, so that is good to go. He's only 19 years old, so that is a very good pick as well. So we lucked out on that, and look at this one. CSC, I know he's a reliever, but still, B potential, 70 overall. The way our bullpen has been, he could be in the majors within, a year or two, and help out in our bullpen. So that was a very good pick up there at the end. I have to say, really one of the better overall drafts, even though we lost the 2nd round pick because of the signing of Betts, but still, very good draft. And now let's get into the minor leagues here. Let's see this AAA lineup. There's so many guys down here that could be in the majors, that's for sure. As Del VR with the hit here. He has been such a surprise. He's been so good last year coming on, and then obviously this year still performing well here in AAA, as he's going to ground that one out. We can take a look at the lineup we have. Montero is killing it. McMahon, Rushman obviously signed as a free agent. Rodriguez, Marte, Mountcastle, Bishop, and Shen Long rounding it out. But so many guys here that have the potential of possibly being the bigs maybe this year. Maybe this year. Possibly definitely next year, but this year is definitely a possibility as McMahon's going to ground that one over to third, and that'll be out there and end this first inning. So on the mound, we have our number 1 overall pick in our first draft, Matt Lin, 6-0, 4.3 ERA. He could be in the bigs very shortly as well. I mean, there's so many guys in the pitching. Raymond Dew, Genesis Cabrera, Logan Gilbert. I mean, Justin Dunn down there. So there's so many pitchers as well that could definitely make a Major League appearance. That's a nice play there over that third for the out. And let's see if Matt Lin can get out of this first inning with no damage done. And he's going to get him swinging there on a 99-mile-an-hour fastball high. Not much you can really do about that, as Matt Lin's first is easy going. So here's Adley Rutschman, sorry about that. Top pick by the Orioles. Outstanding, one of the most highly touted prospect in probably the last 15 years. And some reason the Orioles just let him go, just sitting there in free agent market. I did not understand how that happened. And we picked him up, and I mean, I like the catchers we have in our Major League roster, but I have to say, he will be up for sure. Probably the starting catcher in the next season, no doubt about it. And so I just don't understand the moves there by the Orioles. So here comes Noel Marte, another guy who was killing it in Double-A. And right now here in Triple-A, struggling a little bit, but he just shows that power. Every time we seem to play with him, he shows up, and he's going to drill a 2-run home run here. And that'll give us the lead. 421 feet, 7th home run so far in the season for him. And here comes another guy, Ryan Mountcastle. Not sure why the Orioles let him go. Orioles just making some interesting moves. That might be the reason why they continue to struggle, as Mountcastle hits a base hit there to extend this inning. And then Shed Long's going to ground this one over to third. And, misplay there. Probably should have tried to go home to the first. Every man safe there. And now we got back to the beginning of the lineup here with Del Villar, as he's going to fly ball this one out to right field, and that is going to be the end of the inning. But the 2-run shot by Marte will give this guy, Matt Lin, the 2-0 lead, and let's see if he can just straight dominate now, and he gets the K there. Sit down on the slider, even though he missed his spot. It works out perfectly. And now Luciano to the plate. He'll take a strike in there. 1-2 count at 98 miles an hour. Lin on the 1-2, gets him swinging on the high fastball. 98 up high, now trying to strike out the side here in this third inning. 0-2 count here to Slater, just low there on the fastball. So 1-2 count. Pitch, slider, it's going to be play over at third, not too bad, but we'll get an easy 1-2-3, and then out of the third is Matt Lin. So looking good here. Let's see if we can just add on some more runs. So here comes Julio Rodriguez, another guy you're just waiting to perform. The starting position out in right field could be his, and this is what he can do. He has such a power bat. Will this have enough to get out of here? It will. See you later. Just getting out of the ballpark at 350 feet. And that is, well, yeah, that's his game. He can just crush the ball. And the guy we saw crush the ball earlier was Marte, and here he comes up to the plate now, and he crushes one right back up the middle for a base hit. So Marte having himself a pretty good game here so far. And that'll bring Mountcastle to the plate with nobody down here in the fourth. He's going to hit this one. This is definitely a double play ball. 6-4-3 double play as Mountcastle grounds into that one, and those are definitely inning killers, and that'll be it for us in the fourth, as Matt Lin just trying to continue to his dominance here, and he gets a swing and a miss right there on 99 miles an hour on the outside corner. Good luck with that. 4th K of the game for Lin, and here comes Hunter Bishop to the plate, and he's going to look at a curveball inside. See you later. You can sit down as well. 5th K of the game, trying to strike out the side here in the fourth, and Lin, it gets the slider there for the strike, as Chris Shaw takes the 1-2 count inside. Fastball at 100, get into triple digits. You can sit down. Lin strikes out the side, and he is just dominating this ball game here. As here comes Alheros Montero. We got him in the trade, obviously, with Genesis Cabrera as well. So that trade looking outstanding. He takes the walk with now 1 down here in this 5th inning, 2-1, and bring Adley Rutschman to the plate. Rutschman's going to hit this one. That's just going to be a ground ball. Could be a double play ball over to first. He'll beat it out. Yeah, Rutschman definitely has enough speed as well, playing catcher, and beats out. Make sure that this inning will continue. As Julio Rodriguez to the plate, and he's going to ground this one up the middle. Could be a tough play. Shortstop up with it just enough to get Rodriguez to end the inning. So let's see, continue with this Matt Lin. He has just looked outstanding in this ball game. 2-2 count here to Luciano. Gets him swinging, 99. Right there, high, strike 3. You can sit down. 2 down now in the 5th here. 2-2 count. Flanta staying alive there now is Thompson. 2-2 again. Oh, takes the slider low. Nice job on the take there. So 3-2 count here. Pitch, and he gets him swinging through 99. Matt LIN just dominating here in this ball game. As now we head to the 6th inning. 0-2 count, making him look silly now. Another K for Matt LIN, his 10th of the ball game. As looking for number 11 here to end this 6th inning. He won't get it, but he'll get a fly ball out as Matt LIN through 6. Absolute dominance. He is looking like the number 1 pick, that is for sure. And could be possibly coming up to the majors very shortly if he continues to pitch like this and just dominate in AAA, as Montero will get the 7th inning going here with a base hit. And I'll bring up Roy McMahon. Yet to get on the board with a hit so far, and it looks like it's not going to start here, as that is going to be out. Could be a double play ball, and that's exactly what it is, double play to end the 7th. As Matt LIN just trying to get through 7 here, I think. Right now sitting at 81 pitches as he gets another K there as Bishop's just looking at that fastball. Strikeout number 11. And now Luciano's going to swing and a miss. Strikeout number 12 to end this 7th inning. And he is visibly upset. Can't believe it. LIN dominating this ball game. And let's see if we just add on some more runs here to make sure he's going to get a victory for sure. As Adley Rutschman to the plate, and look at that. That is absolutely ripped. That'll be to the wall. That'll be to the gap. Rutschman will be in there with a double here with 1 down in this 8th inning. And it's only a 3-0 ball game. We're going to have to go to the bullpen here for sure. So hopefully we can just hang on to the lead here. As Julio Rodriguez now up, takes the curveball on the outside. So 0-2 count here. Pitch, looking this time, grounds this one at the middle. Will be an out, but at least moves Rutschman over to the third. So now a possible sac fly situation will get him in. And here comes Marte. They're actually going to pull the infield in, and he rips one right up the middle, and the infield in does not work out. The strategy does not pay off for him, as that is going to be a run, and Marte has looked fantastic in this ball game. 3rd hit of the game for him. He has 2 RBI now, and now he's still trying to get something rolling here. Is Mountcastle. That one's going to be ripped. That's going to be to the wall for sure. As Marte on his way to 3rd. Do we send him here? We're going to hold him up, as Mountcastle will be over to second base for a double here with just 1 out in the 8th. And that's going to bring up Braden Bishop. And let's see what Bishop could do. 2 for 3 so far in this game. It looks like he's got himself another one. That's going to be a base hit. Is Mountcastle going to be sent? He is. Through home plate is going to be offline. Mountcastle scores easily. And that puts the lead up to 6-0 now. 3 runs in this 8th inning. And I think we got this one secured for Matt LIN. That is for sure. This inning, though, continues. This Del Villar trying to continue with here. But that's going to be a fly ball out there in the center field. But still, 3 runs. Go to the bullpen now. And we'll go to Art Warren. Look what he is doing. .61 ERA. I believe we have 3 guys in this bullpen that have ERAs less than 1. It's ridiculous. And as Art Warren with 2 down will get the fly ball out there to end the 8th inning. It's crazy what we're doing here. As we head to the 9th inning, just trying to add on some more runs as the pitching has been dominant. As Adley Rutschman's been dominant as well. He crushes another one. This one will be to the wall. Had a double earlier. It looks like he's got himself another double. Stops there at second base here with 2 down. Man, I mean, the way he can just hit, it might be a possibility we might think about bringing him up this year. Man, he looks absolutely outstanding. As Julio Rodriguez now to the plate. Had a home run earlier and could have another one here. This one way back into center field, looking up, and it's gone. Julio Rodriguez showing the power. Straight away center field, 423. His 7th home run of the season. And that extended the lead to 8-0. And now Art Warren just trying to close this one out here in the 9th. 2-2 pitch. That's going to be a pop-up. Should be an easy play over there. And that is going to be out number 3 in the ball game. Dominant performance by this highly talented AAA team. 8-0. Matt LIN was fantastic. Going 7 innings, striking out 12, only allowing 2 hits. Outstanding. Adley Rutschman just killed the ball. Same with Rodriguez and Marte. Those guys were killing it. Mountcastle, Bishop had 3 hits. And then Art Warren just comes in and goes 2 innings and strikes out 3 to lower his ERA to .57. Insane. What a game there by Matt LIN, showing that we have so much talent in the minors. And I think what we're going to do next is we're just going to go to Double-A with Tomas Rodriguez. I think we're just going to show his at-bats. So this will be a quick one here. Show the bats he has coming up in this ball game and see what he has. Because I think fielding-wise, he's okay. I just want to see more, try to get used to his hitting style with Rodriguez. So here we go. In Arkansas, first inning, he's leading off. He's going to ground this one over to third base, and that's probably going to be easily out there. So Rodriguez so far going to be 0 for 1 in this ball game with the ground out, as we head to a bat number 2 here in the third. So a tie game still at 1. Pitch is going to be high, taken up high for a ball. So hitters count here 2-1, looking Rodriguez, and this one's crushed. This one is deep. I'm not sure if it's going to get out of here. It won't, but it will get to the wall. Rodriguez on his way to second base with a double. And yeah, man, he is such a highly touted prospect as well. Already a 74 overall after coming out last year. Maybe one of the highest overalls I've seen in a draft with the A potential. He is outstanding with the double there. We'll head to a bat number 3 here in this 5th inning with the lead right now at 4-1. And Rodriguez down the line. That is a base hit and more. Could be 2 for sure. He's on his way to second, throw up. And that is going to be in there for another double. So far 2 for 3, 2 doubles. Showing everything so far as Tomas Rodriguez, his 12th of the season. As we head now to the bottom of the 6th and at bat number 4. And looks to get into this one as well. This one's going to be way back. This one's going to be deep, but it's going to be caught right at the wall. Thought that one was going to get out of here, but it did not. As you can see now in the 9th inning, tie ball game at 5. At bat number 4 as Rodriguez is going to ground this one over to third base, just like that first at bat for out number 3. So far 2 for 5 in the ball game, and that would be his last at bat, and that would be it. And so far, not too bad. Just a quick little recap of showing his at-bats. 2 for 5, 2 doubles. I still like what I'm seeing. I don't know if he'll be ready for the majors anytime soon. Maybe, I don't know, maybe next year, depending how it is. Maybe at some point soon we'll move him up to AAA and then see how it performs. So next time, get back into the major leagues. I think we're going to take on Tampa Bay, but then the series, Oakland, this is going to be the big one. They're 48-15, best team in the majors. We're going to probably take on that game right there with Paxton and Luzardo. That is going to be an absolute gem of a matchup. I can't wait to get that one underway and see how good this A's team is. But that's going to do it for this one. Thank you guys so much for all the support. I appreciate it. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe. You guys stay safe out there. I will see you in the next one. You guys have a good one. Bye-bye.